everybody. So I've been meaning to do some more cooking videos for y'all, and when I was in Charlotte this last weekend I made my vegetarian chili, which I love, and it's a huge hit with our friends and they asked me to make it, so I made it. So I'm making that for dinner this evening, and what's really great about it is, you know, like with most chilies and soups and things of that nature, they make great leftovers, and if you don't eat them right away, you can put them in a container and put them in the freezer and they last a long time. So it's just one of my absolute favorite recipes. So my ingredients list here is super simple. For most chilies I either use 2 of these light red kidney beans, or I use 1 red and 1 black because I love the flavor of black beans, and with the kidney beans I like to do multiple. 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 little can, I believe this is an 8-ounce can, of tomato sauce, and then you can buy your stir-fry vegetables. This is just the peppers and onions like it says on there, or you can go and buy your whole bell peppers and your onions and all that fresh and cut them up. Because it is the middle of winter, I am choosing the frozen option because they just are better than my grocery store's produce aisle 90% of the time. For my seasonings list, chili powder. I use a ton of chili powder. When I make chili, I love chili powder flavor. Little bit of paprika. Garlic powder, can't live without the garlic. Little bit of parsley. Now this is loose leaf sweet basil. I buy it in bulk. And then for just a little bit of heat, I also have some crushed red pepper. Okay, so what I do with my beans, these are my black beans. I did the same thing with the kidney beans. I like to drain off that really nasty, horrible water. Okay, now the trick to having the consistency that I like, see how nice and clear that is? Now if you want that really awesome thickness for chili, I take, and all the water that I drained off from the beans, I fill back up with water. And then I just dump that in there. And this way I don't have to add any extra water, and it has a really great consistency. Now, my husband likes thick chili, the kind of chili that comes in a can and you can put on a hot dog. That is the consistency of chili that my husband likes. And I like the restaurant-style homemade chili that comes with that nice, not too watery, not too thick consistency. So that's the kind of chili that I make. So, put it all in here, just like that.
Flavors. Not that great to me, even though I know that.
Okay, so now I just put it on the stove and I have it set on 5, and we're just going to let this simmer for about 2 to 2.5 hours. We're going to bring it up to temp, and then we're going to let it simmer for a couple hours. And then when it's all done, I'm going to put a little bit of sour cream on top and maybe a little bit of cheese, and that is it. And I will also include the what it looks like when I'm done picture. One thing that I really love about this particular recipe is I can make it vegetarian, but you can also add meat. Like right now, it's completely gluten-free and vegan right now because there's no dairy products in it and there's no meat in it. And there's no flour, no gluten of any kind. So I really like it, and it tastes really good, and it's just one of my favorite, most versatile dishes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.